Sure. Here are some general facts about the life of a cat. Cats are crepuscular, meaning they are most active at dawn and dusk. Cats have excellent hearing and vision. They can hear sounds that are too high-pitched for humans to hear, and they can see in low light conditions. Cats are solitary hunters, but they will sometimes form social groups. Cats are carnivores, and their diet consists mostly of meat. They will also eat some fruits and vegetables. Cats are relatively clean animals, and they spend a lot of time grooming themselves. Cats can live for 12 to 18 years, but some cats have been known to live for up to 20 years. Here are some of the different life stages of a cat. The life of a cat can vary depending on whether they are a pet or a wild cat. Pet cats typically have a much longer lifespan than wild cats. They also have a more consistent diet and access to healthcare. Wild cats face a number of challenges, including predators, disease, and lack of food. Lions are social animals that live in groups called prides. A pride can have anywhere from 2 to 40 lions, but the average size is around 15. The pride is made up of related females and their cubs, as well as a few adult males. The males are responsible for defending the pride's territory from other lions, while the females do most of the hunting. Lions are apex predators, meaning they are at the top of the food chain. Their diet consists mostly of large mammals, such as zebras, wildebeests, and antelope. They will also eat smaller animals, such as rodents and birds. Lions typically hunt in groups, which allows them to take down larger prey. Lion cubs are born with their eyes open and are able to walk within a few days. They are dependent on their mothers for food and care for the first few months of their lives. Once they are old enough, they will start to learn how to hunt from their mothers. Here are some facts about the life of a tiger. Tigers are the largest wild cats in the world. They can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh up to 600 pounds. Tigers are solitary animals, but they will sometimes gather in groups to mate or to hunt. Tigers are apex predators, meaning they are at the top of the food chain. Their diet consists mostly of large mammals, such as deer, boars, and buffalo. Tigers are excellent swimmers and climbers. They have been known to swim across rivers and even oceans in search of food. Tigers are territorial animals, and they will mark their territory with urine and feces. Tiger cubs are born blind and deaf, and they rely on their mother for food and care. They start to open their eyes and hear sounds at around 10 days old. They start to eat solid food at around 6 weeks old. Tiger cubs stay with their mother for about 2 years. During this time, they learn how to hunt and survive in the wild. Tigers typically live for 10 to 15 years in the wild. 4 cubs. The cubs will stay with their mother for about 2 years before they are old enough to fend for themselves. Leopards are carnivores, and their diet consists mostly of small mammals, such as antelope, gazelles, and monkeys. They will also eat larger prey, such as zebras and wildebeests. Leopards are ambush predators and will often wait in trees for their prey to come close. They are also excellent climbers and will drag their prey up trees to eat it in safety. Here are some more details about the life of leopards. Leopards are found in a variety of habitats, including forests, grasslands, and mountains. They are most common in areas with dense vegetation, which they use for cover. Leopards are active during the day and night. They are most active at dusk and dawn, when their prey is most active. Leopards are excellent climbers and swimmers. They use their climbing skills to find food and to escape from predators. They also use their swimming skills to cross rivers and to catch fish. Leopards are territorial animals and will mark their territory with urine and feces. Black ants are found all over the world. They are omnivorous and eat a variety of foods, including insects, nectar, and seeds. Black ants are important pollinators and help to spread plant seeds. The life cycle of a black ant begins with an egg. The egg hatches into a larva, which is a worm-like creature. The larva then molts several times and eventually becomes a pupa. The pupa is a resting stage during which the ant's body undergoes changes. After several weeks, the pupa emerges as an adult ant. The life expectancy of a black ant varies depending on its caste. Queens can live for up to 15 years, while workers typically live for 1-2 years. Males only live for a few weeks. Black ants are an important part of the ecosystem. They help to control populations of insects and other pests, and they also pollinate plants. Black ants are also a food source for other animals, such as birds and reptiles. Here are some facts about the life of a panda. Pandas are solitary animals and spend most of their time eating, sleeping, and taking care of their young. Panda eating bamboo. Pandas have a special wrist bone that acts like a thumb, which helps them grip bamboo stalks. Pandas paw with special wrist bone. Pandas reach sexual maturity at around 5 years old. The female panda only comes into heat for a few days each year, and if she does not get pregnant, she will not come into heat again for another year. Gestation for a panda is about 5 months. Here are some additional interesting facts about pandas. Pandas are excellent swimmers. They can climb trees, but they are not very good at it. They have been known to eat with chopsticks and drink from cups. Pandas are fascinating creatures that are facing a number of challenges. However, thanks to conservation efforts, their numbers are slowly increasing. I hope that one day pandas will no longer be endangered. Sure, here are some facts about the life of a goat. Goats are social animals and live in herds of up to 50 individuals. They are herbivores, and their diet consists of grasses, leaves, fruits, and vegetables. They are also very good climbers and can often be seen scaling steep cliffs and mountains. Gestation for a goat is about 5 months. Goat kids are born with their eyes open and can walk within a few hours of being born. Goat kids stay with their mothers for about 6 months. After that, they are weaned and can fend for themselves. Goats can live for up to 15 years, but most only live for about 10, 12 years. Here are some additional interesting facts about goats. Goats can climb trees. They use their hooves and sharp horns to grip onto the bark. Goats have a very good sense of smell. They can use their smell to find food and water, as well as to identify other goats. Goats are very agile animals. They can jump up to 6 feet high and run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. Sure, here are some facts about the life of a rabbit. Rabbits are social animals and live in groups called colonies or warrens. They are herbivores, and their diet consists of grasses, vegetables, fruits, and hay. Rabbits are crepuscular, which means they are most active at dawn and dusk. Rabbits are very good at digging and can create complex burrow systems. Rabbit kits are born with their eyes open and are able to hop within a few hours of being born. Rabbits can live for up to 10 years, but most only live for about 5, 7 years. Here are some additional interesting facts about rabbits. Rabbits are very good at jumping and can jump up to 10 feet high. Rabbits have very good hearing and can hear sounds up to 30 feet away. Rabbits have a very keen sense of smell and can use their smell to identify other rabbits, predators, and food. Rabbits are very vocal animals and use a variety of vocalizations to communicate with each other, including thumps, grunts, and squeals. Sure. Here are some facts about the life of a turtle. Turtles are ectotherms, which means they rely on external sources of heat to regulate their body temperature. They are covered in a hard shell that protects them from predators. Turtles are found on every continent except Antarctica. There are over 300 species of turtles which vary in size, shape, and behavior. Some turtles are herbivores, while others are omnivores or carnivores. Turtles reach sexual maturity at different ages depending on the species. The gestation period for turtles can range from 2 to 24 months. Turtle eggs are usually laid in a nest dug in the ground. Turtle hatchlings are usually independent from birth. Turtles can live for many years, with some species living for over 100 years. Here are some additional interesting facts about turtles. Turtles are also preyed upon by a variety of animals, including birds, mammals, and fish. Turtles are fascinating creatures that have been around for millions of years. Sure. Here are some facts about the life of seahorses. Seahorses are small, fish-like creatures that are found in shallow tropical and temperate waters around the world. They are named for their horse-like heads and long snouts. Seahorses are unusual fish in that they swim upright, using their dorsal fin for propulsion. The female seahorse lays her eggs in a pouch on the male's stomach. The male seahorse then fertilizes the eggs and carries them for about 45 days until they hatch. Here are some additional interesting facts about seahorses. Seahorses are very good at camouflage and can blend in with their surroundings. They can change their color to match the color of the seaweed or coral they are swimming near. Seahorses are very slow swimmers and can only travel about 50 yards per hour. However, they are very agile and can quickly change direction to avoid predators. Seahorses are monogamous and mate for life. They are also very protective of their young and will do anything to keep them safe. Sure, here is a brief overview of the life of penguins. Egg. Penguins lay a single egg, which is incubated by both parents for about 50, 60 days. Hatchling. The hatchling is blind and helpless, and it is cared for by its parents for about 6-8 weeks. The average lifespan of a penguin is 15-20 years, but some individuals can live for much longer. Penguins are social animals, and they live in colonies of up to thousands of individuals. These colonies can be found on every continent in the southern hemisphere, except for Australia. Penguins are well adapted to life in the cold, and they can survive in temperatures as low as -60 degrees Fahrenheit. Their diet consists mainly of fish, squid, and krill. They are excellent swimmers, and they can dive to depths of over 1,000 feet in search of food. Unfortunately, penguins are facing a number of threats, including climate change, pollution, and overfishing. These threats are causing the populations of some penguin species to decline. Chickens are social animals, and they typically live in flocks. The life of a chicken can be divided into two main phases: the growth phase and the laying phase. The growth phase begins when a chicken hatches from an egg and ends when the chicken starts laying eggs. The laying phase typically lasts for 2-3 years, but it can vary depending on the breed of chicken. Here are some additional facts about the life of chickens. Chickens are very social animals, and they enjoy the company of other chickens. Chickens are very productive animals, and they can lay a lot of eggs. If you are thinking about getting chickens, there are a few things you should keep in mind. First, chickens need a coop to sleep in and a run to exercise in. Second, chickens need a balanced diet that includes food, water, and grit. Third, chickens need regular care, such as brushing and bathing. With proper care, chickens can make wonderful pets, and they can provide you with years of enjoyment. Sure, here is a brief overview of the life of a dog. Puppies are born blind and deaf, and they are completely dependent on their mothers for the first few weeks of life. They will start to open their eyes and ears at around 2 weeks old, and they will start to walk and play at around 4 weeks old. Dogs reach adulthood at around 1-2 years old. They are fully grown and developed, and they will start to settle down into a routine. Dogs reach seniorhood at around 7-10 years old. They will start to slow down and become less active, but they can still enjoy many of the same activities they did when they were younger. End of life. The average lifespan of a dog is 10-13 years. The life of a dog is full of love, companionship, and adventure. Dogs are loyal and loving creatures, and they bring joy to the lives of their owners. They are also intelligent and trainable, and they can learn a variety of commands and tricks.